Hey everyone, welcome to the Rooster Teeth podcast. This week brought to you by Honey. I don't remember. I didn't look it up. This week brought to you by. I just read them.
Off to the races.
I'll look it up. I'm Gus.
I'm Honey.
I'm Drew.
I'm Todd.
This week brought to you by Hims, Honey, and Stamps.com. There it is. We were just talking. I forgot to look it up. Hims, Honey, and Stamps.com.
Yeah.
I'm Gus. I do this every week. Hello. I've been doing this for 11 years. I just fucked it up. Welcome.
Is this the first time you fucked it up?
This is the first time ever that I fucked it up and not had it ready in front of
I'm
me.
glad I was there for it.
No, it can't be.
It is.
Oh, okay.
Literally the first time
glad
ever.
to be here for a first.
You're welcome. Hims, Honey, and Stamps.com.
Yeah.
It's the end of the world anyway. It doesn't matter.
It's over.
It's all over.
Everything's
ending.
Cancel culture
The world
has gotten
is
out of
over.
hand.
I was driving the other day up Lamar. I was down the road over here from the studio. I was at Lamar Airport. And I was driving up Lamar. I don't know how often you guys go through that intersection, but there's usually people like there. Like
Are you intersection dropping?
The pork chop?
Yeah,
Name dropping
yeah.
intersections?
I was
Are you talking about the pork chop right now?
I was just south of the pork chop in the old 78752.
What? Tell the story.
There's always we got an hour and a half to film.
No,
Todd.
tell
chill
the story.
out, John.
My ADD is
got
getting
time.
down.
I want to talk about everyone's favorite intersection.
No.
There's a train that runs through that intersection sometimes and the arms comes down.
Yeah.
It takes forever. That's not related to the story.
I hate it.
Anyway, there's always people there at the intersection, like with signs asking for money or whatever.
Yeah.
I was there over the weekend, and there was a dude with a sign that said 30-ounce hand sanitizer. 1 for $5, 2 for $8.
And so how many did you
How many
He
buy?
was carrying a bucket with hand sanitizer with him to sell to people in
You
in their
need
cars.
2 to sanitize the sanitizer. It would be your sanitizer because you'd have to get the bucket off of
Yeah.
one hero sanitizer.
Right.
He also like
That's a $16 purchase.
And plus, you save money buying 2 instead of 1.
Right.
How
Don't
much
do that.
could he physically hold?
I'm sure he had a bunch
About
stashed
a
somewhere
bucket.
nearby, but he was only bringing out a few at a time.
You know what? I bet we wouldn't be as cavalier about hand sanitizer if it came in just a 5-gallon tub. Just like you crack it open, it's like, just put your hands in it.
just
stick
put
it
your
in.
hands in.
Do it.
Hold it there for a few seconds. Pull your hands out. You sanitize.
So some people are giving me some shit. Last week, I think it was last week on the podcast, I said that coronavirus is a virus and doesn't get affected by hand sanitizer. Obviously, still sanitize your hands. If that's what you've got, sanitize your hands. It couldn't hurt. All I'm saying is wash your fucking dirty hands. Okay?
Yeah.
I feel like all of this shit that's going down, I've been training for decades. They're like, don't go into crowds. Wash your hands all the time. I'm like, motherfucker, I've been doing that for 20 years. Like, I am all about avoiding people and all about keeping my hands clean. I've been training for this. Like, you want advice? Come here. I'm the guy.
What? Yeah.
I'm a one-stop shop.
What other pearls
The
of wisdom do
vaccination-
you have?
The vampire cough, you know? Dab.
Is that
when you
what it's
cough.
called? Yeah.
Dab. Do it. I'm starting this right now. Cough dabbing.
I
This
think
keeps the
that's what-
coronavirus away.
That's what it is, though. That's how dabbing started, right? Right.
I'm bringing it back. It's anti-coronavirus.
I'm bringing back
it's
dabbing.
full circle. It's all right here. I got all this wisdom to share, and you all aren't listening.
Well,
I
they
think
actually
they're
have been
listening.
listening for how many episodes of the podcast have you been doing?
590 something.
Yeah.
What is this?
They've been listening.
All right.
I was,
Don't
wa-
worry, Eric's not here.
I was washing my hands the other day, and somehow I creeped out my girlfriend just by washing my hands. So, like, when you watch medical shows on medical television, they all do this move.
I don't
Yeah.
have
And
And
medical
whatever
television.
the noise was,
Oh,
or like what was going on with my hand, she was like, "Please stop doing that." And I was
making
like,
mac
"Why?"
and cheese.
She was like, "Why are you maintaining eye contact while you do this?" I was like, "I'm getting them clean."
That's gross.
No,
Clean hands.
The opposite.
Yuck.
It's very clean.
My mom sent me an email, like a classic old person email with like 100 people's email addresses, like in the 2 fields.
Yeah.
Like a group.
Yeah, and it was like some doctor that somebody in the group knew, and it was like, how to prevent coronavirus. And it was like the doctor wrote in half caps, half lowercase,
Doctor.
just huge thing about coronavirus. And I'm like, where have you people been today?
Yeah.
But it was nothing. It was wash your hands.
Yeah.
Nah, it's overrated.
Wash your hands. People are saying that I'm trying to call out the audience, even though I'm wrong. Wash your fucking hands is what I'm saying. I'm not wrong. You're wrong.
Oh, I have a. Did I ever tell you? We were talking about wash your hands. That made me think of bathroom. Have I ever told you about my? I had to have told you my phone story from RTX
I don't think
with
so.
the bathroom, right?
I don't think so. Tell it.
Okay, so RTX last year, we take over some of the hotels in the area along with the convention center and use them for some of our panels. And there was, I think my last panel of RTX last year was the one for Murder Room. And I was running a little late, but I had enough time to go, and I got backstage in time that I was like, okay, cool. I gotta go to the bathroom. So I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, and then I'll be out there. I was the last person to show up, but I still had time before it started. I went to the bathroom, and I had to do, I guess I had to do a twosies because I went into a stall. And I went and did my twosies. My twosies don't take forever because I eat all my fiber. And then I walked out of the stall and went to go wash my hands. And at that moment, I realized didn't have my phone, and I realized I had done the thing where you'd rest your phone on the toilet dispenser. So it was sitting
toilet
in
dispenser?
Toilet paper
When you
dispenser.
need a new toilet? Yeah.
Yeah, the thing that dispenses the toilets in the toilet. No, on the toilet paper dispenser, it left it in there. And as I turned around and realized that, a gentleman walked into that stall and locked the door.
Oops.
Uh-oh.
Big whoops.
So I need my phone. I can't leave it in this hotel bathroom. And there's no one else in this
I
bathroom.
just imagine you like the guy's taking a shit, and then like your little hand is in there, like, sir, sir, please,
Like
please.
He goes in, he's like, "Ooh, free phone."
It's like those videos of like the cats that put their paws underneath
Like a
the
little
doors.
raccoon. Excuse me.
No, so I'm not exactly. I'm a very awkward and anxious person. That's what I am at all times.
Yeah, that's on brand.
That's on brand. And so I had to just stand in this bathroom and wait for this man to do his
His dude.
business. Fun little thing. About halfway through his business, he starts watching YouTube.
Yes.
I hear YouTube videos coming from this stall.
Was it the evolution of dance?
And no, it wasn't evolution of dance, but all the while I also had to just deal with like, where's the least awkward place for me to stand where this man comes out? And
Right in front of the door.
You should have just kept washing your hands until, and then just been like, hello,
You didn't ask for the
yoink.
pass through? I would have immediately been like, hey, buddy.
No, I'm not gonna.
Like under the stall. Like,
okay, this is
hey,
this.
hey,
Just
got any spare phones?
over the top. Just, excuse me, hey bud, hey bud, can you hand me that? It's mine.
Be a honey. And so I just waited and I waited, and then he took his time, and all the while the panel has started in the room, and he finally comes out, and so he had my phone, and I was like, thank you. I forgot my phone.
What do you mean he had your phone?
Oh, he had your phone as he walked out, and so you had to
he
just
walked,
be there.
he walked out with my phone.
With his dirty poop hands.
That is far more awkward
Yeah.
than having just like raccooned it, dude. Like,
Oh wait, no, he didn't have my phone. But when he walked out, he saw me. He's like, "Is that yours?" And I was like, "Yep." And I went over and got my
Okay.
phone.
You turn off the voice memo recorder. I got it all.
I can't get off unless I hear another dude shit.
Also, to make the awkwardness worse, I forgot to tell you that while I was in the bathroom waiting, someone else did come in, use the bathroom, and leave, while I stayed in the bathroom and just stood there as though I'm some sort of like.
Some fan is like taking a picture of you. John Reisinger is doing his favorite stalking of a
just
shitter.
putting your hands under the air, the hot air.
perpetually
and then just being
drying
like,
my
it like
hands.
finishes and just being like, oh, we gotta do it again. God damn it.
So I got my phone, ran to the stage, and plopped down on the stage, and then proceeded to tell this exact
Plop.
same
Nice
story.
word.
You plopped after you
Good
plopped.
word
Like
choice there.
You plopped, he plopped, then you plopped
It's
again.
my nightmare. It's my nightmare. I literally, all I ever want in life is to not have to interact with anybody in public. That's all I ever want. I don't
too.
like walking through a store. I don't want anybody to ask me, "How can I help you?" Like, no, don't talk to me.
I'm the opposite. I will talk to anyone in the store for any
what is
fucking
it
reason.
with anybody over the age of 40 who will just talk? I was like,
I've been this way my whole life,
Oh
dude.
my g-
It's because I was grown up. I grew up in this area where you had to use human communication to get something done.
I'm terrible.
pass.
I know Gus and I are around the same age.
Yeah.
Standing in line and like having someone be like, "What are you gonna get?" Like a complete stranger, I'd be like,
I just do
"Nothing.
jokes on
I'm getting
people.
nothing. Go away, man."
I just do jokes on people in the store, and if I get a laugh, it's pretty funny. Like if you're in the toilet paper aisle. Have you seen the math on toilet paper lately? It's like 12 equals 48, 13 equals 69, 80 equals 447.
but then
Like,
they're also like, is it double roll or is it?
Single
is it-
yeah,
ply,
doing
two
just
ply.
some weird math in the toilet paper, and I'd like to point that out to my fellow human beings in the store. And maybe it's one of you guys. Maybe it's a nice
is this-
Asian lady who laughs. You know, and I spreaded joy.
What do you? What?
And then-
Okay,
I spreaded joy, Gus.
Nope.
Yikes. So imagine I'm in the toilet paper aisle minding my own fucking business, just trying to buy a bag of toilet paper.
Hey, what's with the
and then all of a
toilet
sudden, and then go ahead and do the bit. I'm looking at toilet paper. Here I go.
No,
let's see how Drew would react.
No, I'm talking about normal people. Normal people who are like have a positive outlook and like just want to laugh a little bit at the grocery store. Because everybody's so fussy in the grocery store.
Because they want to get their shit and leave.
Yeah,
They're fussy.
I don't want to be there.
You can tell I have a baby too, because I just use the word fussy
Fussy
to
a lot.
describe an adult.
Fussy.
That's something you never hear like an adult.
Telling an adult-
Jim's real fussy today.
Jim's in the
Yeah.
account trying to close the books. Real fussy.
Real fussy.
Yeah.
Asking
He
an
just
adult-
punched somebody. No, it's because he's overtired.
As
He's
an
got like a
adult,
little colic.
if they poop their diaper, is really demeaning. Hey, did you poop your diaper? You doing all right today? You a little
Poopy?
fussy? You a little poopy?
You fussy?
You a little poop in that diper?
You're overtired.
You're a kid.
you overtired?
Your kid is like 2 weeks old.
7 months, John.
That
weeks
baby
old.
still fresh.
I refuse to believe you have a kid. It has not appeared.
There's a picture on our office,
It
guys.
has not appeared in any Rooster
one's
Teeth
seen
company meeting. Your baby has not been acknowledged by the company.
I can't get
That's true. That is true.
I've come to conclusion that one of my children is now and forevermore a Texan. And that is jarring to me because
what qualifies her as a Texan?
well, I'll
Does
tell
she
you
say y'all?
why. Because I'm from California. I've lived there for 30 years, and while I've been here for a while, it's definitely like I consider myself a Californian. I think I sound like a Californian. I think I act like a Californian.
Does she call it California?
California?
Is that why
He
she's a
doesn't say the
Texan?
No.
35.
She is 6 years old, and in the car, without being prompted to do this, she did. In fact, you called it, Gus. She used y'all in a sentence.
Dude, y'all is a perfect word.
good
No, it's a-
contraction.
It's a great.
I'm not
The
arguing.
fact that English doesn't, every other language has a y'all.
I'm not
the fact-
arguing against the validity and the niceness. I say y'all. I say y'all now. It has creeped into my lexicon. But she just like she's like 6 and she's like y'all are being silly. That's what she said.
Nice.
And I was like, did you just say y'all? And she's like, yeah. And I realized she only lived in California for 3 months, and then she's been here. So I have a
It
Texan.
took you
for a
7,
kid.
8 years to realize that?
Well, it wasn't until she's used because she doesn't have any sort of Southern accent or anything like that.
Yeah.
But the fact that
She won't.
She might.
She'll be like me and Gus. We're Texans.
Yeah, Texas doesn't necessarily have like a southern accent.
That's true. I did grow up
No.
in Oklahoma, and it's gross
Yeah.
up there. It's rough.
Yeah, but that's Oklahoma. We're talking about
yeah.
Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've all seen Watchmen. We know how it is.
Yikes. Big yikes.
So, I'm going to circle back a bit. We're talking about Texas. Still talking about coronavirus. I haven't given it up. Wash your hands.
Good reminder.
So South by Southwest got canceled, right?
Yeah.
Totally
Or
host.
whatever. Gone.
It got South by.
Supposed to be next week. Coronavirus is on a tear with the cancel culture.
South by.
But so I was talking to a friend of mine, and he was like, "How much? What does that mean for Austin? Like, what kind of impact does that have?" So I looked it up, and I was like, "Well, there's a study that says South by Southwest brings in like $316 million to the city. It's like a quarter of
It's
percent
a,
of the
it's a
city
Super Bowl
budget."
amount.
Holy
Yeah.
God.
My friend was like, "Well, it's only a quarter of percent of like the revenue." I was like, "Dude, it's $360 million. Like
In a week.
right? There are people who in the service industry who bank on making that money.
Oh, in the freelance industry, too.
I was just explaining it to Anna when she was doing my makeup that it is second Christmas for most people.
Right. It's like this is where you bank up.
Because back when I was freelancing with do South by, you can just say a number, and whoever's coming in from out of town will just be like, "Yeah, it's fine. It's South by. I don't care." And so like, there was a gig once. I was like, just rigging lights. I was like, $1,200 a day, and they're like, "Yeah, okay, whatever." Okay. I was like, "Okay, like that's fine." Yeah.
Was there
got a
any that you
golden
just
ticket.
but you fucked it up like way low? You're like 4. Give me $4.
Sure, whatever. But yeah, well, I mean,
yeah,
like,
sure.
definitely have worked a 20-hour day during South by previous years, and like, that's what sucks about it being canceled. Is like, all my friends are just out of work for like the biggest week of the year.
Drew, not Drew, not Drew.
Okay,
Your kid, John.
No,
that's Gus.
The dude in the bathroom.
I blanked on the story I was about to tell. Move
Mr.
on.
Man.
My brain had a fart.
Whoops.
We were
it's-
talking about it
big
being
deal.
really bad for local old school Austin businesses who like really need the shot in the arm. And there's only, those things are disappearing by the numbers. And if they don't make it, a lot of them are going to close and then get bought by
Right.
whatever chain company.
Right. Then
Kung-
it's like
Kung Fu Soul again.
This might be Austin's last stand.
right. It's like the identity
Yeah.
that you feel with Austin and like all the local businesses that make it something special. It's like, oh, they could be gone.
Yeah.
Because like you said, like 50% or like their second Christmas is gone. It just never showed up, and they lost all
And then
that
now
revenue.
then they're gonna move to. Yeah, then it's like, oh, I'll just go to Atlanta and get some work there. And it's like, oh shit, now the crew base is toast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's also like a ton of like the indie film people who this is where they get distribution deals is by showing their
Oh,
stuff
that's a
here.
good point.
I don't know if that's what would have happened or what he's vying for, but
I mean,
Eric
I've got friends.
Vespi-
I've got friends who have like films in the show, and they're like, now it's just not getting screened. It's not
Yeah,
getting
Eric-
like they
Right.
got
Oh,
like to
damn.
get into South by is still a very competitive event.
I have a friend of mine who has a film.
Yeah,
was supposed to have a film in
to
it.
get into it and then just be like, oh, oops, sorry, this virus totally wiped your year out. It's like, I'm not gonna get like, you don't get a bonus next year. You don't get like, oh, hey, here's a gimme for next year. That was it. That was your chance.
Right, or it's like, oh, you didn't win any awards at this festival that you can use to vie for other
Right.
festivals or
especially 'cause,
distribution.
Well, South
or-
by specifically always looks for your world premiere. Like they really want you to world premiere here.
yeah,
And so it's a bunch of people like who banked on showing world premiere here. And it's like, great, that's now gone. And all my deadline, the only deadline I think is left, Cannes is in 2 days. Good fucking luck. Like getting your shit submitted to
Oh,
Cannes.
you basically chose one or the other.
Uh-huh.
But also, it begs the question: do you think they're going to have those festivals?
Right. So it's just
This
like, is
year.
festival, is it all gone? Oh, yikes.
it's crazy. It's a strange time.
Imagining a festival-free life, a festival-free world.
People
be
who stay
terrible.
at home.
The market going down 7%
It'd be
every
terrible.
day.
It's weird to me that the apocalypse is just people staying in their houses and being shut-ins. Like I thought the apocalypse was going to be way crazier, but it's just like when we went to the grocery store yesterday and there was no toilet paper and no.
Is there really no toilet paper?
And no, oh, absolutely, no toilet paper, no hand soap, none.
Whoa.
At the HEB, like right here, and I just texted my girlfriend. I was like, hey, from now on, we just have to do this online. And it's like, so now just. The apocalypse is 2 Amazon packages show up to your door every day with soap and toilet paper.
Can I make a confession? I'm gonna make a confession.
Did you overstock toilet paper? guys?
No. I'm such a shut-in that I already have a pantry that's just dedicated to toilet paper and
Right.
soap. It's like I've already been hoarding for years. So it's like this went down. I was like, oh, I'm
fine.
I'm set. It's fine.
I'm just gonna
So-
tap into my stores.
Right, I've already got
you're
a
like
bunch.
you're like a soap dragon just sitting on his hoard.
Just
Pooping
smile.
all over it and wiping my ass on it.
Mouths
The
moving
soap
around.
dragon.
I got
I wipe my ass as much as I please.
paper towels, toilet paper, and hand soap. We've got fucking stocked.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
So if we do get to like,
Don't come to my
That's
house.
what I'm saying. We do get to apocalyptic levels. We're all gonna be looking for your house.
I got a lot of guns.
Yeah.
This episode of the Rooster Teeth podcast is brought to you by Hims. You've heard us talk about Hims before, and now they're looking out for guys to make sure they look their very best. 66% of men already start to lose their hair by the time they're 35, and even worse, it's too late by the time you've noticed it. With hair loss, the best thing to do is to stop it in its tracks while you still can. Let 4hims.com help. It's a one-stop shop for hair loss, skincare, and sexual wellness for men. I look at my hair every day, I'm sure just like you do, and you know that feeling when you look in the mirror and notice something's different? Well, it's 2020, and while there may not yet be flying cars, I'm glad there's an easy way to combat hair loss. It's truly the future. Thanks to science, baldness can be optional. Hims uses licensed physicians and FDA-approved products to treat hair loss, none of that gas station supplements. 4Hims saves you hours by connecting you with real doctors online, giving you prescription solutions without the hassle, no more waiting in pharmacy lines or weird in-person doctor visits. All you have to do is answer a few quick questions. One of their doctors will review, and if they determine it's right for you, they can prescribe hair loss medication that is shipped directly to your doorstep. It's quick, confidential, and discreet. It's that simple. Right now, our listeners can get started with their first month free. Go to 4hims.com/rooster. That's 4hims.com/rooster. Prescription requires an online consultation with a physician who will determine if a prescription is appropriate. Offer valid only if prescribed. 3-month minimum subscription. Additional restrictions apply. See website for full details and important safety information. Remember, that's 4hims.com/rooster. Oh, I bought the thing. Y'all weren't here.
A gun?
No, I've had that for years.
Fine.
I'll shoot you.
I'll shoot you.
I have this problem where animals keep digging up my yard.
What kind?
All
Raccoons, possums,
All.
squirrels,
Okay.
and cats shit in my yard. And I fucking love my yard. I planted it. I take care of it. And I couldn't find a way to get rid of them. So last week on the podcast, I discovered there's a motion detecting sprinkler
Oh.
that when it detects motion, it'll aim at whatever it detects and shoot water at them.
You order it. You
it
get a
come-
12-year-old boy with a spray can.
I set it up yesterday. I installed it. It works fucking great.
Does it come with like a camera though?
No,
like
but I have a-
dude,
I
you
have-
have to
I
mount
have
a
a-
game camera to the top of that.
I have
like,
a camera set
So
up
you have
to watch
a
it.
turret.
Yes.
You have a turret.
I have a sprinkler turret.
So
in
it
your
a
yard.
motion detecting, heat sensing,
You have
water turret.
You have turned your house
This is-
into a castle defense game, is what
Yes.
you have done.
This is a great idea until one night you have to go out to your yard for something and then just get hosed.
I have two
Just
safeties
shot
set
right in
on
the
it
crotch.
to where it's like theoretically it should never go off on me. There's certain hours where it's definitely going to go off.
Theoretically.
Cut to you
Yeah.
just in your chonies, completely soaked through.
So have you
Drew
tested it
said what
out?
happened.
Have you set it up?
Yeah.
Tested it out? It'll like
It like turns
Pan
and looks
over?
and it shoots water straight in the direction it detects
that's
motion.
great.
How did you test this out? Did you test this out on your dogs?
No, on me. No,
Oh.
no, I would never do that to my dogs. It was me out there, like at maximum range.
Running across your backyard. I'm going. Look out! Here it comes.
were you digging the hole just to make it realistic?
I acted like a possum. I knocked over a trash can and was rooting through it.
The thing that's been digging up your backyard is just you trying different methods of getting rid of animals, but trying to be really realistic about it.
Oh man.
But it's awesome. If I do get any footage, I'll show you
Is it
guys.
expensive?
It was $60 for the sprinkler.
Oh, that ain't bad.
Not bad at all.
What's the throw? Like, could you hit?
Do you have it hooked up to a
Could you-
hose?
like, how-
is the hose just always on?
would we be
Yes,
able to
but
hit the
it's
booth
tight. Oh yeah, it could go. I mean, it could probably go from where you are
to
to
Brian
the
or
back wall.
Tyler?
Do something on
back
camera.
wall of the booth.
Oh,
How about the wide? Can it do the wide?
oh yeah. So like, can it go
From this here pot.
from that hair pot?
Yes, easily.
Because that's as far as that's as big as this room actually is.
That's it. We're all cramped in here.
Yeah.
Isn't it normally the other way around? I feel like we have a really small set in a lot of other room. Isn't it normally the other way around, where like the set is most of the space,
Yeah.
and then
And then you're just
everything else
crammed
is
in with
tiny?
everything. Yeah.
This is
You
a
just
fraction
live
of
on the
space.
edge, on the fringes.
We need more
Camera.
space.
Are you guys doing things differently? Like I've noticed that I've been trying to open doors with my elbows and stuff.
I do the little. I get a hand sensor wipey and then use the wipey.
I
to
mean,
do the
like
handle.
every door though, like showing up to work.
Every time I show up to a new place, like a building, I just go wash my hands. I walk into a
Alright.
place and then like.
Let me finish. Go
What are you
ahead.
doing? No, what are you gonna say? How you open the doors?
What are you doing?
No, you reminded me of a story of something.
Go ahead. But I'm just like the world is
Oh
lava.
yeah, I've
Right
been doing
now, for
that.
me.
I've also been doing that with like toilet seats. Like I put the toilet seat up with my toes.
With your feet?
Yeah.
Do you guys have any good techniques to open doors with your elbow?
I
You just
used
use
to-
your mind. You just use
It's
your
really
mind.
hard.
No, you just scream until somebody comes and opens it. Are you okay? Yeah. Thank you.
So you get out like a cat
Yeah.
that wants to go
Yeah.
outside.
It doesn't take as long as you'd think.
Gus, are you touching things normally?
I normally don't day to day.
Oh,
so
how
here's,
are you with your touching your face?
I normally don't touch my. I
Oh,
try
I-
not to. But what I normally do is like when you come to a door and there's like say there's like a long handle or something, you can tell if you look at that handle. Most people grab it like in the middle or in the bottom part, like it's corroded. I'll always, since I'm tall, I'll always grab it at the top because most people don't reach for the top of the handle.
Is this something you've always done, or is
Yes,
this since?
always.
That's his power move.
If I have to, like, I'll normally wait. I'll try to time my entrance to a door to where someone else is opening it, and I follow them in, and just use like my shoulder to hold it open. But if I have to, I'll grab like a point where someone doesn't normally touch it.
You ever tried to use the little parts at the bottom of the doors that have that little
That
that
new thing they're doing?
If it's there, I'm using it. The
I've
Alamo,
never-
the Alamo clutch. Yeah.
I
Oh,
have
yeah.
never successfully done that without looking like a total idiot, just like trying to get this door open by
the
pulling.
move
It's
is the
harder
move-
than you would think.
You open it with your foot, and you got to do like a little mule kick.
Yeah,
to keep it
there's
open.
no graceful way to use that little pedal
Also,
that's
you
at the
have to
bottom
get
of
right
the
up
door.
onto the door to do it.
You
So
ever-
like somebody could just slam you in the face.
That's
with
happened
it.
to me at like
Yeah.
Whole Foods. I was doing that. Someone came through. I was like, "Oh, thank you." I just went through.
I realized I almost slammed the door on someone's face by accident yesterday.
Here?
No.
Sunday.
I was walking into a store, and someone again. I had timed my entrance, so someone else was going to open the door. I was going to go in behind them, and I kind of like. They opened the door, and I kind of like held it open with my shoulders. I went through, and I realized someone else was right behind me, so I went through immediately, and the door like slammed on them. I was like, "Oh!" And I didn't want to turn around because I didn't want them to
No,
think that
don't.
Yeah.
I knew that they were there.
What's the etiquette when two people come to either side of a door and you can see them? Because I definitely got yelled at by a dude once for like, we came to the door at the same time and then I opened it and left. And he was like, dude, what the hell? You're not going to like wait for me? And I was like, well, I don't understand. Like,
What do you mean?
if, like, I'm coming to a door, it's a closed door, and we're both coming to the other side of it. and if I open it,
What does he think you were supposed to
I
do?
don't know. That's the thing.
Were
It's
you
just-
inside the store or
I was
outside?
inside the store.
You were inside. So it was push for you.
It was push for me and pull for him.
He should have opened it for you.
Should have opened it for me, so I should have just yelled at him and been like, dude, why didn't you hold
Right.
it open?
You should spit on him.
It's like an elevator. You let the people out before you go in.
Right.
You guys both should have casually had an elbow to the handle at the same time and see
No,
who got out
here's
there.
the etiquette. You both approach the door, you both curtsy and bow.
Yeah.
Who curtsies and who bows? There's too many questions. That's too.
So you do both.
Forget
You
it.
curtsy and then you bow. And then whoever
Bro, curtsying is harder than it looks.
whoever's birthday is closest to the day that happens is the one who then opens the door after that.
That requires talking to each other. and I'm
Then you
not-
have to do it through the door. You have
love
to do
it.
through
you have
the
to
door.
yell through the door.
You just yell your birth dates to each other, take a moment to do the math, and then figure out who does it.
Paper, rock, scissors. Turn around in a circle.
Rochambeau.
No, okay. So I went grocery shopping yesterday, and I'm with my kids, and we finished up all our stuff, and we're leaving, and I don't know why this struck me as a really sweet moment that I really valued, but I walked towards the exit of a grocery store, and what's the exit of a grocery store always? It's the automatic doors.
Sure.
A woman exited out before me, and I was, how we walk all the time. We're always walking, like looking down at our phone, that kind of thing. I looked up just in time to see a woman she's by herself, exit the grocery store and do this to the doors.
To, like, open?
She did this great, like,
Flare?
open for me flare
Open,
with her opening
sesame.
arms up. And the doors did their thing as she walked out. I was like, that bitch is living her best life right now, okay? She is acting like she has superpowers as she exits buildings.
I love it.
It made me sad that I don't have to bring that much flair to everything I do.
I'll do one of these in public.
Yeah.
Do one of those.
It was
Darth
so
Vader.
she was also like, this woman was like gray haired into her like 40s or 50s, and she was like, mine, I'm exiting the Randalls.
You're welcome.
It was good.
Man.
I like that. The certain flair. You gotta enjoy the moments in life when you can, because coronavirus is going to kill us
Especially because
all
there's not many left.
in a few months.
Dude, back to coronavirus. I'm glad we didn't stray away from that.
Oh no, we're not going to stray. This is the coronavirus podcast now.
Welcome.
Update. Dateline. Austin. 2020.
How crazy that
March 9th.
that Bond film was moved to November.
Yeah.
What? Why?
It's
Because of coronavirus?
Yeah.
What? Why?
They moved it from April to November.
Think about the math of these big tentpole, big budget productions. Half of their take is now coming from international audiences,
It's all Asia.
mostly from China. The Chinese market is
Who
like,
goes to the movies, Drew?
like
Folks.
You forgot my name for a minute.
they like
Good. I was just going to call him good.
I'm good.
the reason why the World of Warcraft movie alone was considered a financial success was
Right.
only because of the Chinese
Same with
market.
like Pacific Rim, right? I
Yes.
believe.
But this is James Bond,
why,
guys.
Why November though? Because the virus is expected to dip through the summer and then come back in the fall.
We don't know that though.
Sure, true.
I don't know why they picked November. There's a lot of conjecture that you could do at that point of like it was what was available on a schedule or what they figured like they did their own like market research and like that. But that's crazy that they would move because it was supposed to come out
In April.
April.
Yeah, next
So it
month.
got pushed like crazy. But that like that movie probably had like $150 to $200 million budget.
Probably lots of crowd
And-
scenes.
Huh?
I'm serious. Lots of
Dude,
crowd
I
I bet it
scenes.
is hard to book extras right now, like central casting, where you're just like, hey, does anybody want to come out? I'm like, no, I'm good.
Do it for $1,200.
Exactly.
But yeah,
Yeah, man.
that got pushed that far.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I'm glad you
It's
brought
the
it up.
James Bond one.
What?
James Bond.
Yeah,
That's
Bond.
who we're talking about?
James Bond.
Oh, okay, good.
Old Jimmy B.
Gus, don't worry about it. Coronavirus is not the only thing going wrong in the world right now. The stock market just fell through the ground.
We need a sound for that.
These guys
like one of those.
didn't know
guy
about it
on
because they're in their
MSNBC.
30s. I was like, oh,
you
me and
guys-
old man Gus will know about this stock market.
Do you guys have stonks?
Yeah.
old man, you
Do you have stonks?
I have no stonks.
I have no stonks either.
Well, yeah, good.
I'm good.
Now-
You know what? I'm good at predicting stonks, though. I text my mom. I'll read like an article in Wired, and I'll text my mom and be like, invest in solar.
Do you ever check back up on it?
yeah,
Yeah, she's made like cash money.
You're
I'm like,
predicting-
hey,
Check back with her now.
I'd
You're,
like a
you're a
cut.
predicted billionaire then.
Yeah. Aren't we all?
Yeah, market fucking crazy. What they shut down after going down 7% this morning. This is not the coronavirus podcast anymore. It's a stock market podcast.
Yeah.
Ah, damn! I
We
got
all lost some money. We're gonna.
I
This
have
is how it's gonna go
nothing
down.
to contribute to this
What's
conversation.
Gus, what's your favorite stonk that you have?
My favorite.
It's
stock.
ETFs, bro. It's all ETFs.
ETFs are really the way to
Drew.
go.
The hell?
I was a big believer in like a year and a half ago. I actually bought some GE because they were doing so fucking bad, and I was like, GE is not the kind of thing that just goes away.
Right.
It's like it was so cheap.
Right.
I was
It's
like,
energy.
you gotta get into that, and they've done pretty well since then. But not today, or not the past week. Everything is
Electricity is down.
Everything is down. Everything is terrible.
I imagine medical supplies are up, though, no?
Yeah, well, there it depends. There's one company I saw that has gone up like 23% in the last 2 weeks because they were like, we think we might have a coronavirus cure.
Wait. How's Corona the beer doing?
It's fine. That was
It didn't oscillate at all.
it's
recession
false
proof.
rumor.
It
that
has
went
a
around.
peak around Cinco de Mayo, but other than that, it's pretty steady throughout the year.
It's the same as it would be otherwise.
Why no Dos Equis virus? Why just coronavirus?
¿Por qué no Dos Equis?
There you go. So yeah, S&P and Dow both down over 7.5%, almost 8% today.
Total, what's that, like 20% for the month or something?
Something like that. It's
That's
like
insane.
it's the worst.
Like people, to give a
Worst-
context, people freak out when the market goes down by 2-3%.
Right.
It's just 20%.
What was the dip in 2008?
It's the worst dip since the financial crisis in 2008.
But it's a more of a.
It's like
isn't it?
it's like getting on par with that.
Yeah.
Big yikes.
Yeah, it's bad. Like it's easy to not think about it, even if you don't have stocks personally, right? So you're like, whatever, it doesn't affect me. But if you have like a 401k or
you're
anything
toast.
else like that, right? It's like that money is somewhere.
Yeah.
Or even if you're, I think even if you don't have like a 401k, that ends up affecting like a bunch of other things. It has like this cascading effect.
So what you're telling me right now, I should probably invest in some stonks right now.
This is the time to buy stonks, I
Okay.
think. In my opinion.
Yeah.
IMO. Double down. But I said that I did not expect us to see another dip again today.
Oh, it's even lower.
Yeah, like today was really, really
The
bad.
worst
Is it-
one.
is
The
it
worst day yet.
Sorry, I'm really like stonk ignorant. Is it possible to just have a like goes to zero and is it possible to have like the end of Fight Club happen where everybody it's just like dunk,
Yes.
and then everybody's shit's just wiped out forever?
Sure.
No, I don't think that's technically possible, right? Because like,
Yeah, but the thing is, they never know what's possible. They're always like, oh, shit, we didn't see this coming.
right, but like the Dow, for example, let's say like the New York Stock Exchange.
Yeah.
It's like you can pick selected, or the Dow Index. It's just a selected pick of stocks. So it's like
Yeah.
if a company fails, they just get removed from the Dow Jones Industrial Average, and another company comes in, right? It's like
Got it.
You're
Right.
only measuring current companies that are doing well. You're not actually measuring
Winners
the
drew.
list of companies
Only
that have been
winners.
removed from the Dow and no longer exist is huge.
Got it.
Right.
So it's like it would get to zero? Probably never. They would remove companies,
Dang.
or companies would go away.
Let's get it to let's see what happens. I want to see what happens. If we got it to zero, would they even ring the bell?
They would ring the bell, and then
Also-
it would be the purge.
Also, also not to like deviate too much, but do
Please
either
deviate to something interesting.
do either of you understand how Trading Places ended? Because it's all about stonks and orange juice.
That was about
don't-
futures.
They were at the stonk market.
I'll explain it to you after.
All right.
Yeah.
I just wanted to, if I
Clarence Beeks.
Yeah, I don't
yeah.
understand the ending of trading. At the end, you're just like, oh, I guess that was good. Way to go, Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd.
They got the money.
Way to go.
Trading Places was
Okay.
a movie from the 80s for the rest of our audience.
Yeah.
Sorry to I'm sorry. We're just talking. I'm trying to bring it back
That's
from
one of those
stonk
movies you
talk.
put on and you're like, oh, I love this movie. And you're like,
Can we talk about like video games and comic
Yeah.
books for a little bit or something?
that's one of the, I got to finish the statement though,
Oh,
because
go.
it's one of those movies you put on and you're like, oh, I loved this movie. And you watch it and you're like, this is a fucking racist movie.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I just wanted to get that second
Yeah.
half of that
Oh,
sentence
it
out
is-
there.
it is
Sorry.
out there, yeah.
Continue with
Yeah.
the show.
Have you played Stonk Simulator 2019?
It's great.
I gotta-
The 2020 expansion though is terrible. They introduced this coronavirus DLC, and everything goes down.
I got a spicy topic.
All right.
It's a controversy
Ooh.
with Gus.
Ooh.
Bring it up.
Gus, now, okay, just so everyone out there knows it, okay? At this facility and a lot of companies nowadays, there's an electric car charging spot, okay? And so you can't,
It says electric vehicle parking only.
yeah, you can't park your gas car there, right? So that means, now I'm in charge of a certain budget that's attached to a building that has a car space, electric car space.
Are you in
attached to the
charge of how
building.
much it costs?
So listen, somebody gets to show up and the company pays for their battery charge while every other motherfucker out there has to park in a gas spot and never gets free gas on the company.
Listen.
No, but wait.
You can buy an electric car and you can park in that spot too, motherfucker. No one's stopping you.
That's not the controversy.
Stonks.
That's just the setup. That's the situation.
Okay, that's the sitch. That's where we're at.
I saw your car in a gas-only spot the other day.
It's not a gas-only spot. It's a general spot.
Oh, that's typical.
It does not
That's
say.
typical.
It does not say gas only.
A square is not a rhombus.
That's
And a
like-
rhombus is not a square. You can't go backwards.
That's like that Alamo now, where it's all the gender neutral bathrooms, and there's the one stall area where it's
I
just
thought you were gonna say gender neutral parking spots. I was like,
Yeah.
wait, that's a thing?
no. But then they have the stand up stalls that the boys can still go in.
The
and
urinal closet.
Yeah.
So you have the urinal closet you can go into, but then you went and used one of our gender neutral spots.
Which I do. Thank you very much. That is my right and my privilege. I am gender neutral. I drive a car. Those are car spots. Those are not gas spots. I can park in any fucking spot I want, and I will continue to park.
right.
You know what? I'm gonna park in 2 spots tomorrow. I'm gonna park sideways across 3.
All
I'm
I
gonna
want-
come in at
Yeah,
a diagonal.
all right,
I'm
fine.
gonna tow a trailer, and I'm gonna take every fucking spot.
You
My
also get
car-
here early enough to do all that.
My car uses gas, but there's a lot of electronic stuff in there too.
Fair.
Okay, and it runs on a battery. I have a red-blooded American battery in my car, and I'll be parking
Wait,
the
what do you drive?
car.
Yeah, but is
A
it an
red-blooded
American car?
American Toyota.
Yeah.
Yeah, from Japan, where we make real good American cars.
You're digging your own grave, you're Todd.
Hey, it's-
You're in over your head.
Hey, I would say what kind of car it was, but I know some pervert would try to get me.
Get me.
They'll get me out there on the highway, John. They've been gunning for me for 10 years.
I usually feel so old in the office. This podcast, I feel like the kid
The
that's
little
just sitting here.
baby?
Yeah, as the-
Because we're talking about
as the
grown men
old
are
guys.
talking. Gas spots.
I'm currently the youngest though. Right
you
now.
are. You're
Yeah.
the baby
Yeah.
of the
That's
podcast
what these
right
fuckers
now.
do all day long. I'm so young. I'm so young. I'm so young. I never did that when I was younger. I was never like, I am so young.
No, usually at the office, usually I do feel like the parent because
Not you. You're old. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to him.
I share an office with Chris, okay, and so I'm constantly on parent duty with that fucker, okay. I have to I'm 2 steps away from pulling Chris out of like walking into traffic. I swear all the time.
Oh, man.
He zones out and just goes into like automated Chris mode and doesn't realize what he's doing, and then all of a sudden he's left a wake of like just destruction and awkwardness in his path.
Speaking of walking out into the road, the other day, someone who works here came into our office and handed me a package. He's like, "Oh, here, there's this." It was an Amazon package. There's this package for you. I said, "Oh, thanks." And they go, "Yeah, the company in the building next to us found it out in the middle of 51st Street."
Jesus.
I was like, "What?
What
They're
was
like-
it?
It was like an Amazon delivery.
What did you get?
I can't say because it's used for an upcoming production.
Gotcha.
Copy that.
And it was just in the middle of the road. It was like, what are the odds that someone found it and then brought it in?
That's
to the
great. It
correct
found its
place?
way home. It's like a movie premise.
And I looked it up. I tracked it. It was like delivered via UPS. And it said it was signed for by someone. Like, how the fuck was it signed for by someone and out in the middle of the fucking road?
There's a raccoon that crossed and signed it.
Then he got shot with a sprinkler.
I wish I could remember what that was. I remember when you got that delivered.
It was
Can you describe the box it came in?
it was a Amazon box. It was about this big.
How many sides did it have?
It was regular box. It was. I can say it because we didn't end up using it in the production. It was. It was. It was.
This is the real story right here, boys.
It was nipple clamps.
I don't even know what production that was for.
I'm trying to think of one too.
Yeah, we
We could, if you still have them, we could find a use of
RT
them.
Life nipple clamps. Totally forgot.
Yeah,
I think
we could still find a use.
ended
for
up
them.
donating it to art department. So
Okay.
yeah, they're over in.
I thought you were gonna say
in the art
Salvation
department.
Army or
I thought,
something.
I was going to say Goodwill. Like, excuse me, do you guys take nipple clamps? Can I get a receipt for this, please?
Yeah, a lot of needy folks around here since the hurricane need nipple clamps.
Yeah, it's it was yeah, it's a shame we didn't get to use it. This episode of the Rooster Teeth Podcast is brought to you by Honey, the easiest way to save money while you're shopping online. You know that Honey is the free online shopping tool that automatically finds the best promo codes and applies them to your cart. And you know how great it feels to save. So how does it feel to save with Honey? Saving with Honey feels like sliding into a seat on the train just before the doors close, hitting every green light on your commute, or finishing up this podcast episode right as you walk into work. I love Honey because it's saving me money by proxy. My wife uses it all the time, no matter where she's shopping online. I like how easy it is to get set up and how useful it is across the board. Honey supports over 30,000 stores online like Target and Best Buy, and they're adding new stores every day. Honey has over 18 million users that have saved more than $2 billion. It's $2 billion saved for free, and that's why it has over 100,000 5-star reviews on the Google Chrome store. Using Honey feels pretty great. Think of it as a little daily victory. Plus, it's free to use and installs in just a few seconds. Get Honey for free at joinhoney.com/rooster. That's joinhoney.com/rooster. Thanks to Honey for sponsoring this episode of the Rooster Teeth podcast. So, you were talking earlier about the doctor who posted the the stuff about coronavirus on
The Boomer Doctor.
Facebook. Yeah, the Boomer Doctor.
All caps. All
I
caps.
read this super fucked up thing over the weekend, where I guess that there are some people. This is not true. Do not do this. There are some people who believe that you can cure autism by giving people who suffer from autism bleach enemas.
No.
And the reason one of the things that they believe is like you give them this, and that autism is caused by what they call rope worms, which are these parasitic worms living in your intestine. So they give people bleach enemas, and they take pictures and video of rope worms coming out of people, but really it's intestinal lining that's being destroyed by the bleach enema.
I saw this article this morning, and I'm not an easy gagger, and I almost threw up my yogurt.
It is
I almost
fucking
died.
awful.
Yeah.
It's like that kind of fake medical shit that gets spread online via Boomer Doc or whatever, where it's like people are like, oh yeah, look, you can see the evidence right there. It's like, no, you fucking idiot. That's not what you say
It's
it
your
is.
body, dude.
Yeah, that's like you are doing something fucking terrible.
Don't put bleach in you anyway.
Yeah. Keep bleach out of your butt. I think that's on the bottle of Clorox.
Yeah.
Bleach out of your butt.
What technique are they using to get it up there?
There's a
Seriously,
sprinkler that
like-
you put in the yard, and when sensors go off, it sprays bleach
You got to
on
dig through the trash and bend over, fill it with bleach. That's a terrible story. I hated that story.
Yeah, that's not a good one.
Don't do that.
You got another one?
I got tons of them. I got a whole document here.
What about that one with a fan kind of figured out where?
Oh, I'm glad you brought that one up. That's another terrible story though. There's this stalker who was obsessed with an idol in Japan, and was like looking at all of her photos online, and figured out where she lived based on the reflection in her eyes.
Christ.
Like she was posting selfies online, and he recognized a bus stop that was in the reflection of her eyes, and found out where she lived based on that.
How many megapixel camera do you have to megapixels? Do you have to have? And then two stonks. Megapixel camera do you have to have in order to like zoom
Megapixel is my favorite member of the royal family. I love Megapixel.
You can see
defected
that.
to America, though.
I was looking at some pictures of myself today, and you could zoom in there and see a lot of stuff. Actually, I have a visual aid here. We took these pictures at work. These are like
are
work
picture
pictures.
day.
Wes Ellis, our really good photographer, was taking. And I was seeing if I could see what was in my eye. And so if you zoom in, you can actually see they had the behind the camera people
wait.
like making
Enhance.
sure,
Great.
making sure that we were like having fun. You know, I don't know if you guys remember that. If you
Yeah.
did this picture thing to make sure we were smiling and stuff. This is actually what I saw.
Enhance.
Go on to the next one. Yeah. You could see the mime that they had there. That's pretty amazing, isn't it? And it's cool as a company they hired a mime to
How
do
much
that.
of your day was dedicated to you photoshopping
What, you guys-
that mime?
I just went through my.
You set up a whole thing.
That tickled Gus.
That is really. That's how you get good pictures. You see that. You can see I'm sort of smiling.
do
That
the
mime
gif
made
again.
me sort of smile.
It's good.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I only have 5 minutes. And John actually helped me with that. So I think John saw me walking into that one, but you didn't.
No, not at all.
I haven't gotten my picture day photo. I think Wes specifically scheduled on days that I was not here.
They're nice pictures. He's a
I
good
don't have one.
photographer.
I really blew. I did mine way too silly. After seeing everybody else's, I was like, "Oops, I definitely should have tried."
You go silly. Go flamboyant.
No,
go
you got to
crazy.
think LinkedIn, guys.
Yeah, you
You're
gotta
near
really-
40.
yeah.
You're nearing 40. You got to think
gotta figure that
LinkedIn.
out.
Nope. There's too much on the internet at this point
How
of
long
me.
did that take you?
John did it. He's
Yeah,
a
he didn't
professional.
do it. He didn't do
I
it.
sent him the
He
He
idea.
turned to the nerd and said, "Hey, nerd, do this real
I just
quick."
don't know
Hey, nerd,
Photoshop.
do my homework.
Yeah, do my
It
homework.
did
took
that
him
take you
30
time?
seconds.
Did you build that to the podcast? Because if so, I don't want that built to the podcast.
No,
I want that built somewhere else.
I'll tell you
Joke
this.
that's going to take me 45 minutes to set up and complete.
Yeah, it
How
would've-
long is
took
that
him
going to
5
take you to
minutes.
build?
I
no, like
specifically-
we're 45 deep in this podcast, and it took like to get you to where I was like, "Hey, roll the tape."
You gotta be willing. You gotta be willing. You gotta be willing to just let it
He was
not happen.
committed. He was committed to that. It was good.
If I had better Photoshop skills, man, they'd see a lot of this. They'd see a lot of this on camera.
Jeff loves watching me try to use Photoshop. He says it's like watching a caveman try to use Photoshop.
Does Jeff know how to use Photoshop though?
Yeah.
Okay.
I come from like my background here at the company was being in the design department and running it, and so obviously the majority of my time here and the most of my jobs have been surrounded by people who use Adobe products like Photoshop and Illustrator excessively. And it's not until you get into another department where people are sort of using it, like Chris sort of uses it sometimes, that kind of thing. But watching him is similar. I'm sure Jeff watching you.
Was Chris the other day who was screaming in the office like, "Where's the lasso?" Or like you couldn't, and you were like, "Shift L."
Chris also, fuck that boy. He has, he asked me to come over and help him fix this thing for Good Morning from Hell. And he has not only the ergonomic keyboard that's split into two things, so that's already annoying enough. It is. You have that too, don't you?
Yeah, I got carpal tunnel.
No,
man. What are
okay.
you gonna
So
do?
not only does he have that,
Yeah, fuck you and your carpal tunnel nerd.
not only does he have that, it's also a Windows keyboard that he uses for a Mac. So you have to use the Windows key instead of the command key and everything.
fine.
But then he also has this fucking ergonomic mouse that is horizontal. So you hold it this way and hit the buttons on the side.
Does it have
So-
the ball?
No, he used to have that. He used to have that.
What do you mean? Like it's just a mouse without the ball?
It's the mouse at the ball. It's like if I crush this
How do
can,
you
it's like
move it?
this. It's this, and the sensor's down here, and you do this.
Oh, I guess maybe it had a ball as well.
And then you hit the buttons on the side like that. And so he asked me to come over and fix something, and I'm spending 15 minutes trying to figure out how to use this fucking ergonomic bullshit he has.
That seems awful to
You're
me.
getting there. You're gonna be a good old man, dude.
Yeah,
That's
crotchety old man.
That's a real old man
crotchety old
shit.
man. I can get pissed off about stuff.
Speaking of you and Chris, we had a video come out a few days ago that I feel like we should talk about. The smell video, where we had an awful smell in our office.
This was a saga
we
that went
couldn't
over the
figure
course of a week
Yeah.
at least,
Yeah.
where it started out in the bullpen space where people started smelling something in a specific spot, and so we got out ladders and stuff, and I got up in the rafters looking around, and then it moved into our office, and people were smelling in our office, and then it moved into a very specific corner of our office. It was getting worse. All the while, I have no idea what's going on. I just want to figure out what it is.
People kept wondering why you were our lead person on this. It's like you weren't
dude who can't
affected by
smell.
it. Yeah,
One,
you were immune to it.
I was immune to it. And two, for some reason, it kept showing up in times when I was around to offer assistance to go look
Yeah.
for it. It just people kept smelling it. And I actually am constantly concerned that bad smells in the office might come from food I've brought in. I'm worried that I might smell bad a lot because I can't check. I don't have a sense of smell. So when this first occurred, I was legitimately concerned it was something that was in the fridge or something that was mine. But yeah, it just ended up moving around. We thought it was a Chimera hunter. We were sure it was a Chimera hunter.
Maybe it was a dead animal.
We were looking inside the cushions of the couch and thought they had hidden something in there.
Yeah, there's like you said, this went over the course of several days. There's a lot that didn't make it into the video
No.
of us just trying to investigate and find this fucking smell.
Yeah,
I don't think we should tell people how it finished,
Yeah, let them
just in
watch the
case
video.
they haven't seen it, because
Yeah.
it is interesting.
Yeah, go watch the video. It's really interesting. That's what we're getting at. Watch something else that we made. Synergy.
But it worked. People did like it. I was surprised though. It was a lot of
it's an epic. It's
Bizarrely
it's an
well
epic tale.
received.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
were worried after it all happened. We were like, the ending's just kind of right?
Yeah.
It just kind of doesn't go anywhere. And then people were like, "Oh no, it's great. It's really good. It just people build all this stuff up, and then it's just that's it."
It's so hard to tell what's gonna land and what's not.
But I love it. I like that
it's
people
fun.
were
It was
so into it.
it was fun to it was fun to get to collaborate with you guys.
Yeah,
'Cause you were invested halfway through this
Oh.
thing of really trying to figure it out.
Yeah, because I wasn't there for the day one investigation, but when it came back on day two,
You
the second
wanted
day
to
of the
figure
investigation,
this
Not
out.
on my
I was
watch,
like,
he
we're doing
said.
this because I'd been through this before. Because years ago, when we were still at Ralph Alblanedo, we had a bad smell in the podcast set, which I talk about in this current video.
Yeah.
It was like a rat had died
Yeah.
behind a refrigerator that was on the podcast set.
No.
Yeah.
I think I was here around that time.
It's when we moved from El Rafa Blanado up here. It's when we discovered it because we had to move that fridge. We're like, oh, there's a dead fucking rat in this fridge in the back of it. Yeah. Podcasts were fun.
Do you know if he died well?
He died the way he lived.
He died doing what he
chewing on
loved.
electrical
Yeah.
cables. Podcasts were fucking terrible back
It's the
then.
Wild West. Damn, dude.
Because we were in an un-air conditioned building. So in the summer it was 1 billion degrees, and in the winter it was negative 1 billion degrees.
I can't, like, I don't know what was worse because, like, the heat was terrible, but then also, like, it got freezing in there.
It was
like,
cold.
stiffening your hands cold in
Would
that
you
room.
rather be hot or cold?
Cold.
I'd rather be hot.
No, cold all the time.
How cold? How hot?
Very and
Talking
very.
about dying from heat.
No, very, like, very, very
Mucho and Mooey.
uncomfortable.
I don't know. Just like hot or cold. Like,
I like a nice 75 degrees.
That's not an
Drew.
option. It's not an option.
I like it right in the middle
He's not
there.
playing in the space, so we're just gonna exclude him from the space.
I like cold. I lived in the Northeast for about 11 years and thought I was going to die the first year, but kind of really grew to like it over time.
No.
I think hot. I think I'd rather be just 1,000 degrees.
Of course. We're in
Light me on fire.
Central
Let's go.
Texas.
I hate mosquitoes, and you don't get mosquitoes when it's cold. So
I love that. They all die.
you also get a lot of like nice beer, nice porter type beer
When it's hot?
when it's cold.
Oh. Big soups. I like a good cold, when it's cold out, big soup.
Big
Yeah, I
soup.
guess.
I like big soups.
I go for a soup. I go for a soup and a beer right now. A beer soup.
Soup to beer? Soup to beer? Soup to beer? Great.
There are 4 soups and a beer.
You know that beer basically is just gross soup.
Just like leftover soup.
No, like, right? It's bread. If you threw bread, I was reading this beer brewing book, and it's like if you threw bread in water and just let it sit there, eventually it turns into beer.
Yeah.
And that's what soup is. So beer is just old French onion soup. That's all it is.
Old soup.
Just let it sit
Big
out.
old
Beer.
slab of bread on soup. Let it go.
Beer. It's
Let it go.
old soup.
That's
Yeah, what
how
are you
it
going to do with
works.
that soup? You're going to eat that? No. Cool, because I want a beer in 12 weeks.
Beer is just prison soup, is what it is. It's all
Yeah,
it
there was a
is.
problem here at the Travis County Jail a few years ago where inmates were just like leaving apple juice and
Yeah.
crusts
Oh,
of
right.
bread like under their bed for a while.
Pruno.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
making their own moonshine.
What's it called?
Pruno.
Pruno.
Yeah. Pruno's what it's called. Hooch. Jail hooch.
I love how he has 3 words for it. Pruno, you know, Pruno, hooch. Hooch.
Yeah.
Jailhouse hooch.
Booze.
A little bit of coochie coo. Huh? Pruno, huh?
Yeah.
How much is that? How many cigarettes does that cost?
I make a good Pruno, dude.
You ever made Pruno?
No.
We should definitely make
should
that.
definitely
Let's make
make
Pruno
Pruno.
here on the set. Wait, weren't we supposed to do cereal tasting next week?
What?
We were gonna.
Where's the Eric's
You have
not
to
here?
invite
Where's the
me.
We were
soundboard?
trying to figure out if like milk was the best medium for cereal, or if like you could do water or beer
Nope,
or other.
Water,
right.
beer, orange juice.
Nope.
Right.
Those are the choices.
Right.
Nope.
Yeah, that's why you weren't invited.
Nope. No, why would I come?
Wait, is
Because I could bring some weird cereal.
Well,
if you
no,
wanna
if
try
beer
them out.
is soup,
Oh.
is cereal soup?
Yes, cereal is soup.
Is cereal beer?
Wait,
Cereal-
yeah, some of the transitive property.
Cereal's
can be beer, yeah.
Cereal's not
It's-
soup.
It's a grain.
I would not allow this.
What is fermented milk? Like, can you ferment milk and then have an alcoholic?
You can ferment it, yeah.
milk? No, but I mean like an alcoholic milk beverage.
Yeah,
Ferment.
it's really good. You should try it.
try it.
I'm looking it up.
No.
Wait, cereal's not soup or cereal's not beer?
Cereal's not either. Cereal's neither. Cereal.
I think cereal's beer, Joe.
Leave it alone. Stop.
I'm starting to.
Some things in this
the level of rage I can see
some
behind
things in
your
this
eyes.
world are
you know what?
sacred, and one of those things is cereal.
I'm starting to
You want
think.
one of these cereals?
I don't want a cereal.
Hey, Drew, I'll take a cereal.
Beer
Pass me over
sucks.
a cereal. Do you have a
Beer is gross.
Do you have a cereal opener? Yeah, great. Thank you.
Beer is gross.
There's soured milk and, believe it or not, soured cream.
And I can drink it and get fucked up?
Well, you can drink sour. I mean, sour cream exists, right?
Oh,
You can go-
sour cream.
Right, you can go buy that.
Tell me about sour cream. Does it go good on a taco? Huh?
How much sour cream do I
Doesn't
have
go
to
good.
eat before I get drunk?
I'm trying to see if there's anything that will get you drunk. Fermented milk alcohol.
Yeah, cereal's just like poor man's potato soup.
Kumis. Kumis is made by fermenting raw, unpasteurized mare's milk over the course of hours or days.
Oh, it's horse milk?
Yeah,
Oh,
often
no.
while stirring or churning. During the fermentation, lactobacilli bacteria acidify the milk and yeast turn it into a carbonated and mildly alcoholic. It's carbonated fermented horse milk.
I think the worst thing you said is that it's not even that alcoholic. It's mildly alcoholic. So you go and you milk yourself a horse and then you leave it out in the sun for a bit and then you don't even get a good buzz off of it? Are you fucking kidding me right now?
I want to try this. It's in Central Asian region, Kazakhs.
Kazakhstan. Oh, that's because they do a lot of
horse
stuff with
milking.
horse stuff.
I want to try.
They do a lot of horse.
They do. They ride the horses. They milk the horses. They eat the horses.
The
they do a
finished
lot of
product
horse
contains between 0.7 and 2.5%
not
alcohol.
worth it. 100% not worth
You'd have to drink like a gallon of horse milk.
How much?
How much?
Oh no, I'm all about this.
How much horse milk do you think you would have to
Kumis
drink?
flavored ice cream.
That's a great video
Kazakhstan,
title right
could
there.
you-
How much horse milk can you drink?
Could you put this horse milk in a bowl of cereal?
Yeah, you mean
Yes.
you're talking about a
Don't
soup?
stop.
Some horse milk soup?
Fuck you.
Horse milk does not go with beer, John.
Oh,
Horse milk doesn't go with beer.
it's already alcoholic.
Guys, I would die for a picture of somebody milking a horse right now. I just cannot. I cannot.
Did you somehow
I've never
engineer
seen
this? Did you engineer some sort of weird milk horsing Photoshop?
I've got about 50
did you
Photoshops
back
back
us into
there
this?
for any.
I did not work on this one. No.
got-
if something pulls
I
up
got
on the screen
spiders
right
everywhere,
now,
John. I
it's
got-
not me.
I got Dennis. Tyler Stab will help me. I got people over there. I don't
milk.
know how to use Photoshop.
Oh,
I really, if somebody could send me a personal picture of a horse milking,
DM Todd a message.
I'd
of
really like to
someone
see
getting,
that.
Milking a horse.
no.
that's me thinking of horse milk right there. Oh my God, are they going to do it?
Please.
You gotta go so close.
So
That
pleased.
guy is so happy.
So revved.
And that horse is so over this shit.
difference. I'm just like,
That looks so healthy.
The
For
horse is like,
man and
I'm
the
a
horse.
dude, you fucker.
Everyone in that picture was so happy and healthy. Thank you guys. That was amazing. I should come here more often and enjoy myself.
God.
You just say something and people look it up, and it appears magically.
My dream.
Oh God, yeah. Send all your kumis to Rooster Teeth Productions.
Kumis.
Not even a good name.
Hummus was taken.
John, how much would I have to pay you to put kumis on your Cocoa Krispies? Wait, what's your cereal right now? What do you want?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch is the best
Yeah.
cereal ever
So
made.
kumis
True.
on it. What's the dollar amount?
I would do it. I'm a trash human who will try things, but I will not condone it.
You'll try horse milk?
So you'll try kumis
So you're trying.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
put kumis on your
beer.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch
You
on your beer.
You're not fermented.
You send kumis into the office. Yes, I will try it on cereal.
Come on,
Oh,
don't get
shit.
people sending kumis in.
Now we're gonna get these old smelly tanks.
Yeah,
of
I don't think you can
kumis.
send kumis in. It's probably got to
We'll
be.
see.
That
I'm
sounds
sure,
like a challenge.
I'm sure there's a local kumis dispensary here in Texas. Where,
Send some to RT inbox.
yeah. Good luck.
No.
I'll
You're not
go
gonna do
back
it.
through those comments later, guys. I see all those great links. I will click on all those.
Gallon
myself.
challenge, but with kumis.
You die.
Oh, your people are gagging in the
You
booth.
die. That's the end of the challenge.
Oh.
He did the challenge. He's dead.
But he did it. What a legend.
I
What
just
a
can't
hero.
wait to get a big wet box. Just like, what is this? Oh, it's your kumis that you ordered. Great. It's ruined everyone's mail.
Nobody puts their kumis in a jar. It
No.
gets ruined if you do that. You
You
just
just
put
put
it
it
straight in the box.
What
Straight in the box.
were we talking about in the office where you asked me, like, what's the dollar amount for you to have to, for the rest of your life, use?
Oh, it was slightly damp toilet paper.
How much money
It was just like somebody.
I
Like
already
somebody,
sat through this
it was
conversation once.
slightly damp toilet paper and a warm toilet seat, and like slightly damp where like somebody had just recently sneezed on it and got up and left.
And that's your toilet paper for the rest of your life.
Listen, if it's
dollar
that
amount.
or no toilet paper, like we're living the
At
world we're
present.
living in, yes, damn toilet paper sounds wonderful.
Just give me a bidet. Get me out of here.
Bidet every day.
Bidet.
I want a bidet
every
so
day.
bad, but I don't have the hookups in my apartment.
Dude, they have the little ones that you just like connect to the toilet itself.
But it's got to have power.
No, it doesn't. Just get
Power.
the thing from Gus. Get the $60 thing.
No,
Dig through some trash. Bend
it's
over.
got
Turret?
batteries.
The turret.
Yeah, it's got 4 AA's. That's all it needs.
The turdlet.
Sorry, I
turret.
gotta activate my bidet by digging through trash with my backside exposed to it. Sorry, y'all. 2 a.m. Y'all enjoy it.
I like bidets. Bidets are great. For some reason, I associate bidets with Andy Blanchard. I don't know why. He really loves bidets as well.
Oh, there you go. This episode of the Rooster Teeth Podcast is brought to you by Stamps.com. Don't you wish you were at the post office right now? Yeah, me neither. Running a business or keeping up with your schedule takes a lot, and sometimes there just aren't enough hours in the day, and you got better, more important things to do with your time. That's why you need Stamps.com. Anything you can do at the post office, you can do at Stamps.com. Their on-demand postage means you can skip the trip to the post office, plus you can save money with discounts that you can't even get at the post office. Stamps.com brings all the services of the U.S. Postal Service right to your computer. Whether you're a small office sending invoices, an online seller shipping out products, or even a warehouse sending thousands of packages a day, Stamps.com can handle it all with ease. Simply use your computer to print official U.S. postage 24/7 for any letter, any package, any class of mail, anywhere you want to send, and once your mail is ready, just hand it to your mail carrier or drop it in the mailbox. It's that simple. Stamps.com not only saves you time, it saves you money too. With Stamps.com, you get discounted postage rates that you can't even get at the post office. Not to mention, it's a fraction of the cost of those expensive postage meters. There's no equipment to lease, no long-term commitments. Stamps.com is a no-brainer, saving you time and money. It's no wonder over 700,000 small businesses already use Stamps.com. Right now, our listeners get a special offer that includes a 4-week free trial, plus free postage and a free digital scale without any long-term commitment. Just go to Stamps.com, click the microphone at the top of the homepage, and type in Rooster. That's Stamps.com, enter code Rooster. Thank you, Stamps.com, for sponsoring this episode of the Rooster Teeth podcast.
I was out
Noted.
with Andy. We were catching Pokemon as adults do. On it was like Saturday or Sunday, and we were parked over here in Mueller, and we were waiting on a raid to start. And so it's the way Pokemon Go works: you jump into the raid, and you have to wait for the countdown to end. So we're sitting there waiting, and this gift from heaven pulled up in a car in front of us. That was the best thing ever. First off, the car was a janky old like brownish Miata, so it was already like showing off levels of douchebaggery that we could.
Miata's not a douchebag car.
This
just putting it out
was
there.
an old one that was not taken care of. The back window was gone.
Okay. Well, yeah,
So we had-
those are gone
So
immediately.
he had no back window. He had the top and everything. So his back window's out. And then when he gets out of the car, he locks the car, which we thought was an interesting little take. It's like if you have like
That's a choice.
if you have no roof on your Jeep and you lock the door of your Jeep, like what are you doing? Who are you keeping out? But then he gets out and he not only has a full-on mohawk, like the old, like not the like stick-up ones, but like this. If you had just
The brush.
the brush had that down. And he had neck tattoo and everything. This guy was just oozing class and style and fashion all across the board. We love.
And
this
he was
man.
ready to catch some Pokemons?
He just got out of his car. He pulled his Miata in, got out of his car, went into the coffee shop, got his coffee, and he left.
He's living his best life.
He was living his
That
best
guy
life.
sounds like my hero.
Yeah, he sounds fucking awesome.
Can we give you a mohawk right now?
Mr. Mohawk Man.
Mr.
How much?
Miata Mohawk Man.
How much to give me a Mohawk?
Chris is gonna let
We'll give you a Mohawk if you pay us $25.
Ooh, negative $25? I'm going to have to pass.
Chris is gonna let Barbara cut his hair.
I think that would go fine.
I will cut your hair for $20.
You haven't touched hair in how long?
How do you think I get so tight every week, bro? I've been cutting my own hair for 20 fucking years.
Fair.
I could cut this imitation hair right here, no worries.
It's a wig.
Look at this.
It's a full-on wig. Every day I have to re-glue it.
I will
nice
give you
hair.
$20.
Yeah, it's a wig.
I'll give you
Very
$20
expensive.
and I will cut it. A mohawk.
But I have to pay you.
I'll give you the $20. You
Oh,
can
you
keep
give me
paying him?
$20.
$20 to get a mohawk.
If I got $40, I'd do it.
Gus, you gonna match me on this thing?
I'll bet you. And then we can film it.
$80?
No, 40, dude. 20 and 20.
You said 40.
Oh,
No wonder you don't have me
both
stonks.
y'all,
Yeah,
both
math,
of y'all
math,
pay me
math,
40.
math.
Don't invest. Let me tell you right now. Go back, do some
Both
remedial
y'all
math.
pay me 40. I'll take 80 and then get my haircut.
I can
You
pony
said
up
40.
another.
How do we get it 80?
Because both y'all are giving me 40.
No. I said 20.
I see your math.
I'll get 2 more people to match us, 20, and then we'll have 80. We'll have your precious 80.
We got people in chatter kicking in
Great,
money.
so if people are
Yeah.
matching
Yeah.
the 20, they might as well match the 40. I'll just take 160 and we'll call it good.
Stonks.
Stonks.
Stonks. That's how stonks work.
Can we reverse that image, please, for today?
Oh, down to the right. I just wanged the shit out of my elbow.
Because you were talking too much.
Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to go to
was
the
talking
doctor.
too
You
many
need
stonks.
$40.
We'll come back right here on the side set. I'll bring my own clippers. These are professional grade. I'm not certified, but they're professional grade.
Have they been anywhere else other than your head of hair?
Then my head for the last 10 years? No, they have not.
Nowhere else on your body?
No.
I believe him.
I got different things for that. I'm married, dude. I can do whatever I want.
I've seen him. He's got a full head of hair
don't
down
have
there.
to keep it-
That would be alarming.
It's out of control.
That's weird that you can be bald up top and then just be like shaggy down there.
Is there like baldness that affects your crotch? Can you have like
Todd?
I'm sure there's like
I don't know,
crotch
actually.
alopecia.
but not like alopecia. Like when you say like male pattern
baldness,
you assume like
but this area.
Ugh, I don't want to think about it.
Can you get a receding hairline down there?
Oh, I don't want
Where
to
it's
think
just
where
about
would it
it.
recede?
You just got like cul-de-sacs that are like
Would it
forming.
recede towards your penis or away?
I think it would be like little dippies that would just go down further and further and just kind of like cascade around the dick. So you still have this kind of like this strip of hair just right above the dick.
Ugh.
Well,
No comment.
I'm curious. I got
No comment.
I'll look it up later. I don't want to look it up right
You'll
now.
look it up.
Yeah, I'll look it up
I need to know.
when I'm feeling frisky later. Male pattern
Crotch,
baldness.
male pattern crotch baldness.
Crotch baldness, yeah. People would pay money for that, though.
What?
Laser hair removal. Yeah.
If there was that crotch baldness, you put that on the market and sell it.
Yeah.
Guarantee it.
I don't see anything about it.
Nah, it doesn't exist. That's why. Science doesn't have an invention
I
yet.
like that male pattern baldness.
baldness. Yeah.
That's good.
Do you keep it trimmed down there, Gus?
Yeah, I don't want to get it out of control.
That's what I figured.
wanna-
You're a clean man.
Yeah, I don't want to be messy.
I'm gonna say PPP show was the better one. Male pattern bald, but PPP show is pretty great too.
PPP shit.
Just in the,
Yeah.
Whoever said that in the comments, way to go.
You were wanting to talk about video games earlier
Yeah.
instead of stonks or whatever the fuck we were talking about.
I gotta say one thing. Andrew Rosas came to the lunch table today, and he was so
sad.
excited. And I think he thought he had a friend in me, and he just sat down and he was like, "Hey, John, have you played the Final Fantasy VII demo?" And I was like, "I haven't played any Final Fantasy," and I just killed his dreams of him of getting to talk to someone. about
All
Final
he wanted the
Fantasy demo.
whole day. He
That
just
was-
kept going up to people, being like, "Have you played Final Fantasy? Please, Jesus, tell me that you
Somebody,
have." I just
somebody has to play this demo that I could talk to. Did you play a Final Fantasy?
I have
VII?
not, and I love Final Fantasy. But did you see that The Last of Us is being developed as a show for HBO?
Yeah, I love that.
by the Chernobyl guys.
Yeah,
They
Yeah,
know how
that's
to
why.
do-
That's why I was.
they know how to do real sad shit real good.
I was very skeptical. Like the HBO is also working on a limited run series for Parasite, which I'm very skeptical of. Right.
No,
Right,
we
I was
did
like-
the story. It's done and
Right,
over.
I don't know.
Move
we need
on.
to overdo it.
I don't know what they're going to get into on that. By the
Overdo
way,
it.
shout out to all the Korean restaurants gouging white people for instant noodles now.
What's it called?
Chapaguri. Make $25 for instant noodles. Good on you. Do it. But so I'm super skeptical of this Parasite limited series, but I'm very interested to see what they can do with Last of Us because they're working with the writers from Naughty Dog and with the team there.
Druckerman.
Yeah.
Druckerman.
What's his name?
It might be. Is it Druckerman?
No,
Druckmann?
Neil
Druckmann.
Druckmann. Yeah.
Druckmann.
I just didn't know if I might. I always thought I was saying it wrong.
Yeah. They haven't given really any details on that at all.
No.
So I'm curious to see where they go with that.
But
or
everybody on the
what
internet
story they tell.
has tried to propose every bearded white guy as Joel.
Listen, my name's not Joel, but I can play a Joel. I'm just saying.
Who would be your little Ellie?
You can be my Ellie.
Yay!
We can do it. We can do
We've got it
together.
cast.
Done.
I will shave my mustache to be Ellie, or can I be a mustachioed Ellie?
Sure.
Okay.
Ellie.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that. Like you said, the people from Chernobyl are involved, and I thought Chernobyl was a fucking amazing series. So I'd be
Make
I'd
dark
be really
sad
curious to see it.
shit.
Yeah, fuck me up, HBO.
Yeah.
Make me sad.
It's a really good.
I
Oh,
mean,
I want to
you-
see that. I'm sorry. Go
No,
ahead.
go ahead.
You wanna
No,
say-
you.
No,
Fuck
you
you.
first. No,
Fuck
go-
you.
go
You
ahead.
go first.
No,
All
go
right,
ahead.
I'll
No,
go
go ahead.
first. That lottery McDonald's Millions one.
Oh,
that
McMillions.
looks.
Tonight
Speaking of
is the
HBO
last
stuff.
episode.
How long's it been on?
It's 6 episodes tonight. It's 6 weeks. Tonight's the last
Oh,
one.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch it.
I haven't
What
got
show?
my
What
mom's
show?
password in a while. That means.
What show?
Mom, if you're
McMillions?
watching, I know you have no idea how the fucking internet works.
I've been.
HBO. What a value for your dollar. And soon HBO Max.
That is good. Do you know if they have employee discounts? I'm asking for a friend of mine.
I think they do. You should have it free.
Really?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah. It's in the app.
Home box office?
Yeah.
You have all the shit in the
Oh,
app.
but I want to watch it with speakers and stuff at home and not on my
they
phone.
Cast it
Cast
from your
it
phone.
or do it on Apple TV.
I don't have Apple TV, Gus.
Roku? There's
Stonks.
a Roku app?
Roku? No,
See,
Roku.
this is what we call market growth. Buy Apple.
he
This
still
guy
has-
doesn't own an Apple TV.
Apple has enough of my money. It's fine.
They don't
Still
have
has to
enough.
change it to channel 3 and then boot up his Nintendo to get.
You got to go
media.
behind your TV. You got to switch it from TV to
Hey,
VCR.
you guys laugh, but I do have an aerial antenna.
Hell yeah.
Aerial.
It is an aerial. No, it's a
on top of your house?
a digital antenna.
Yeah,
It's
of course
like
you
a-
do.
But that's only for like, the occasional basketball game or something. Sorry, I said a sport, but
Sorry, I said a sport.
I will watch a basketball game on the weekends.
Way to go, our
We
star
don't
has
have cable.
Have you gotten your Stardew Valley farm to a point where it can?
I'm almost there until I tweeted that the other. So I'm trying to get ready for Animal Crossing coming out in 11 days now. I'm trying to get my Stardew Valley set up to a point where I can leave it alone. It's almost all the way there. I made a tweet about it the other day. Then someone said, I just finished getting the movie theater and I don't know what to do. And it's like, fuck, I forgot to unlock the movie theater.
There's a movie theater. in
Yeah,
it?
so now I'm scrambling trying to get the movie theater done in the next 11 days.
Wait, back up. The point of the game is to leave the game alone?
Well, I've got Animal Crossing coming
you.
out, so I know I'm going to step away for a bit.
What? Yeah, but then you're going to let it go? And what is it going to do while you're gone?
I'm gonna when I come back, I want to know what's happening.
Yeah, because it can.
Does it just keep going?
No. It pauses. But when you day to day in Stardew Valley, you have things that you need to do that's
Right.
like.
You know what else has day-to-day things you have to do? Your fucking life.
I know,
What are
and
you
really, my
doing?
life is getting in the way of my Stardew Valley farm.
Fuck yeah,
I don't
mine
know,
too.
Todd. I'm putting in my notice. I'm gonna go be a pro Stardew Valley player.
Oh, no,
Are
it's
wait,
valuable.
No,
Are there pro Stardew Valley players? Because I need to know that shit right now.
Somebody explain this to me in one sentence, please.
I don't care.
Okay.
Please.
No, I also need it. Half the couch needs
a
it.
video
dude.
game where you run a farm.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yes.
That's been
I'm
done
done.
before,
There
right?
are seasons, there are crops, there are villagers
Yeah.
that you can talk to and stuff like that, but you are just running your farm, you are watering your farm, you are harvesting your farm, and you're selling stuff from your farm to make money.
So
just
it's
like a farmer.
it's
Is this
like living
a
in
sleep
Taylor.
aid
Yes.
or what? Who is this for?
Everyone, listen.
It's for everyone.
good?
Don't you dare badmouth Stardew Valley.
I'm just.
We will come to blows on this set over Stardew Valley.
Wait, so
I
then, wait,
was-
hold on. So then, Stardew Valley always confused me. But then, what about Animal? What is the difference between Animal Cross? Is Animal Crossing just Stardew Valley with animals?
So Animal Crossing is not a farm. It's traditionally just a town.
Traditionally,
Well, this time it's an island. It's going to be a little different. But you just go around and listen. Listen. Don't laugh. Don't stop. You have to keep up good relations with
Don't
all your
stop.
neighbors. And you have to send them letters.
Yep.
And you have to go pick fruit out of the trees.
Yep.
You have to go fishing. You have to pay back your fucking mortgage to Tom Nook, or you
Yep.
have to take your fucking kneecaps.
this just sounds like normal life.
Listen,
I mean, I don't send
don't
letters
judge,
to my
don't
neighbors,
laugh.
But like,
Listen,
I
life is
could.
getting in the way. I can't play both Stardew Valley and Animal Crossing at the same time.
Why not? Wait, is there a crossover?
No,
Is that possible?
it's just too much.
Why do you guys want to mess around with Tom Nook and not just joke around in the grocery store? Isn't that the same? Isn't that just as fun? Joking around in the grocery store?
If you came up to me and
Stop
joked
it.
around with me in the grocery
You
store,
would love me,
I would-
dude. I know
would-
your type. You would love me in the grocery
I'd just be like,
store.
I would okay boomer you. And then everyone would feel bad.
I would fucking knock you out if you did that to me. I would flat out hit you in the jaw so fucking hard that you would be knocked out. And I'd be like, clean up on out, damn motherfuckers! And I'd walk out of there and I'd get high fives from all the old fucking managers on the way out.
I haven't gotten to play any co-op Stardew yet.
Me neither.
Have you done
I don't want to do that. I don't want people fucking with my shit.
You can come to my farm.
We can co-op on Animal Crossing.
Not to keep
That
my
you
mind blown, but
Yeah. Did you not watch the direct?
Am I
There's
gonna
up to 8
am
people
I
per
gonna have to
island.
buy Animal Crossing
Oh yeah. Have you not played it?
ever?
Oh my god.
Ever?
Yeah. Yes, people are into this. You need to play Animal Crossing. I
I've
just
never
spit
played.
everywhere. I'm so excited about this. Animal Crossing.
All right, I'll buy Animal
11
Crossing.
are there professional
Absolutely.
Animal
I
Crossing players?
literally,
No.
literally up to this point, I was not gonna buy it.
It's amazing. It's like Stardew except without the farm.
You know what?
You're dealing with everyone else and collecting stuff and upgrading your house.
Is there a sewer with a Shadow Man in it?
There, what's the name? Krobus?
That's a specific question.
No? Question mark? There used to be Rossetti who lived underground, but he really wasn't like a
Do you get to
sewer
pick?
man.
Do you get to?
saw that crossfade.
Do you get to?
You sons of bitches.
Do you get to pick which animal you are?
You aren't an animal.
You're a villager.
You're a villager, right?
Oh, I
And-
can't be an animal.
Correct. But you start with a set number of animals who are your neighbors, and then as time goes on, as you visit other people's islands or towns, their people can come to your town, and your people can go to their town.
So I have to be the human in a town of animals. I gotta be the
Yes.
Michael Jordan with the Looney Tunes.
Yes, but you could also have other people on your island or your town.
All right, we're gonna play it.
I've decided here and now today, I'm going to be the first ever professional Animal Crossing player.
He has the
I'm gonna have-
passion.
I'm gonna have
He
it-
has the passion.
I'm gonna have an esports jersey, and it's gonna have just Xing on it, and then I'm gonna do whatever the fuck it is y'all just talked about.
Yeah, you're gonna fucking pick
so
apples. You're
into
gonna go
it.
somewhere else and get some oranges and plant them.
I'll tell you this. I was such a I played Stardew when it came out on PC. Like when it first came out, played it, loved it, the vanilla version of it, and then like they added a bunch of stuff to it, and I never got back to it. And then it got ported to Switch. Everyone kept raving about how good it was on Switch. I'm like, already done on PC. Why don't you do it on Switch? Then I went on my trip to Australia, and I was like, I'll bring my Switch with me, and I'll do Stardew. It's fucking the best thing in the world.
Yeah.
Hold on. Just one question.
Let me get my Switch.
How
Mine's
do
in my
you,
office.
How do you spell it?
What?
Animal Crossing?
Stardew.
ANIMA
Stardew.
STARDEW.
Okay, I was just checking.
Valid.
Space
And then this
VALLEY.
is the one that's like a remake of Harvest Moon.
It's in that vein.
Yeah.
It's like a similar.
Yeah.
They
It's
made
similar.
it as
It's
a.
similar. But it's better because I played Harvest Moon.
Can you buy ad space in there?
No.
I want to talk money.
Forget it.
How can I profit off of this thing?
Listen, what you do is you make some starfruit wine, then you fucking age it in some casks. You get that iridium star
Yeah.
level. Sell that shit.
No, I
Fucking-
can relate to that.
You're making bank.
Why don't you guys talk about all the illegal pruno you can make?
Stonks.
The other way, go the
Are
other
there
way.
stonks
Flip
in,
it.
in Animal Crossing?
Stonks.
There are no
No
stonks,
stonks
in
in Animal Crossing? I can't invest in anything.
No. You can you can invest in turnips. You can play
Wait.
the turnip game.
What?
Yeah.
So there are stonks.
I don't like this game.
You
I
can
hate
buy
this
turnips.
Game. I hate
like
this game.
the turnip vendor comes and says, "This is how much turnips are. Do you want to buy some?" And if you think turnips will go up, you buy them and then you sell them back later.
Oh.
But you can buy them and maybe the price on turnips goes down and then you're fucked.
Star doesn't have that.
Can
No.
you answer him with puns? Like root-based puns? Like, no thanks, I can beat that. That's just a little...
was that your
Yeah.
joke for the produce section in the grocery store?
Yeah, no, yes, maybe next time. But turnips, I like investing in turnips. It's a great idea. Jesus Christ. B-E-E-T, guys.
I love how much just
Beef.
Todd can just drift in and out of like angry old man and man who just wants to make silly little
It's a
jokes.
sweet age. You guys are going to love being 760 years old like I am.
No one knows how old you are. No one can pin it.
It's true. Because I just had a baby. So you know I'm at least 20.
He just
And they
had
put makeup on me and I know I look 16.
he just had a baby, and I have a kid that's almost turning 10. That's
Oh
the
my
difference in our
God.
age.
It's impossible to tell. Someone called it the stock market. STALK.
Stock.
I don't like that. I like my beat
gross.
joke better.
That was a good beat joke.
I want it now, but I also want to do a Stardew Valley co-op with you.
Let's do both. No shit, I just said we can't do both.
y'all
we
can
gotta
do this
quit. We're
boring
quitting.
shit
I'm quitting for
together?
you. John and I are both quitting to play Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley.
The lamest reason to quit your job. We're just like, we're both going hand in hand into Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley full time. People are like, oh, you're going to make money off it? No,
we're just gonna
gonna
play.
be sitting at home.
Until the power gets shut off.
Locked away.
And
It's a great way to self quarantine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be in.
Hey, speaking of making money. Oh, this is off topic. Forget it.
No, this is the RT podcast.
Please.
I'm wasted.
It is.
Did it.
I'm using it actually like we use it in English. Can't say on the spot around here for any reason.
Nope.
You can't say off topic.
Nope.
You can't say RT podcast.
You can't
That
say
doesn't
dick
come
fart
up in, like,
vagina
normal-
butt.
Yeah, we don't. That RT podcast is not part of our like common
Normal
nomenclature.
lexicon.
Oh, maybe not for you, buddy.
All right. Yeah.
I say it every day.
I'll say
Watch
that.
me use it in a sentence. Today, I was on the RT podcast. See how easy that was?
Great.
Gus, what about that cryptocurrency guy that died? I was going to bring that up because I was talking
Are
about
you just
money.
Is he dead? Is he dead or not dead?
Question mark?
What do you mean? Question mark. Is his Stardew Valley account still active?
I like that. Here's how the topics of
'Cause
this
they were
podcast
talking
have
about-
gone in and out. They've gone from video game things that I want to talk about with Gus that Todd can't contribute at all, and then currency and economic things that I just go, I'm gonna go sleep right now.
No,
y'all.
this is actually a super interesting story.
Okay,
real
win me
spook-
over.
it's real spoopy,
Win
dude.
me over.
It's real spoopy.
There's this guy.
Because I'm checked out right now.
There's this guy. Listen to me. His name was Gerald Cotton.
You had me with the horse milk and cereal, and then you guys went and talked about
I think we all agreed that horse milk's number one.
Yeah.
Horse milk, number one. All other milk, eh.
Yeah.
All right.
Gerald Cotton. He ran a cryptocurrency fund.
Okay.
Took a bunch of people's money, invested it in different in a cryptocurrency.
Okay.
The way everything was set up, his company was not set up in a good way. The
right.
way it was set up, he was the only person with access, with like the key to access all of the money. There was $190 million invested in this cryptocurrency.
So you just had a big bank account that other people were just putting money into.
Correct. And he died.
What?
Air quotes. He died under very mysterious circumstances. He was 30 years old. He ran the Canadian cryptocurrency exchange called Quadriga CX.
What's the mysterious ways he died?
He was in India and he reportedly died from complications resulting from Crohn's disease at age 30.
Crohn's disease can fuck you up, though.
Yes.
Right.
Crohn's can.
So the thing is, he died. People suspect foul play, and now they want his body exhumed to see if he really is dead, if he really is in there or not, or if he just disappeared with $190 million of people's money.
Do you think there's a note in there?
It's like, see ya, suckers.
Gotcha, bitches. It's just a map.
It's like that episode. It's like that episode of The Simpsons where like Jebediah Springfield's silver tongue is in there.
Yeah.
So the body was buried in Canada.
He's like, this is like when the really rich pirate dies.
Right.
Yeah.
And he left his treasure on an island. We
Yeah.
gotta find his treasure.
Yeah.
So they're
See, you're in all the way. Look at yourself.
Yeah.
Welcome
You're
back,
way
John, because
hype.
now you've managed to connect this to Muppet Treasure Island, so I'm there. So if as long as somebody can connect there.
So yeah, currently the whole thing is in the courts. They expect to have a ruling at some point this spring to determine whether or not they can exhume his body to see if he really is dead and really is in there.
What's the status of the bank account, though?
Nobody can access it.
Right, because he was the only one with the key. How often do you think judges do shit just because they want to see the outcome? It's like, yeah, okay, gavel that.
Yeah.
That's fine. Let's see what that happens. Like,
I'd
pick him
be-
up.
Interesting. Yes. Approved.
Hello.
I'd be way too curious as a judge. I'd be like, I'm curious what this would do.
Let's figure that out real
Yeah.
quick, boys. I don't care if it's illegal. Tap,
Yeah,
tap.
fuck it. Y'all want to just grab a shovel and go down there right now? Get a pitchfork,
I got one under my cape.
couple torches.
That's crazy, and you won me over slightly.
Let's see.
But now I want to talk. Now I
was
want to talk
pretty
about
sick.
Superman.
Is it
No,
Bitcoin?
but that's some
No, I
Stardew
want to talk
Valley.
about Superman now.
Well, what about Batman?
I want to talk about Superman.
What about Superman?
Batman has a new car. Superman doesn't have
Superman
new
does
shit.
have a fucking good new car.
Batman's new car. Look at you. Want him over?
Batman has a fucking
even
good.
knows.
You can get me there. You
It's
can
a
get
bop.
me in these conversations.
Batman's new car slaps.
I want Batman to take
car-
me
that
out
car-
on a date in his car.
That car fucks.
Yeah,
That car fucks.
fucks hard.
I will fuck the man who drives that car.
It's a little too like the back ends is a little too DeLorean time
I'll
time
so
machine
good.
DeLorean.
I'll tell you something about it. You know what he's going to do? He's going to go down to a lot of teenage functions and win a lot of pink slips with that car. Okay?
There it is.
Oh, okay. He's gonna win the races. We're talking about
Oh, this
Greece.
Yeah.
Is this a Grease reference?
It just looks, I'm not impressed. What? They forgot the back of the car. Look, they forgot it.
It's real souped.
Where's
I love
Batman's
it.
kids
Look
going
at
to
him.
sit? You got to start thinking ahead, Batman.
He's got a one seater for Robin.
The
God, I
Bat
love-
Kids.
I love
The Bat Kids.
Can we just talk about Robert Pattinson's jawline for a little bit? I just want to talk about that.
Dude, have you seen Good Time?
Yes.
not.
This guy's a good fucking
Netflix.
actor.
It's
He's
so
a great
good.
actor. He was great in Damsel too. Nathan Zellner's
Damsel is
movie.
great.
Didn't that guy used to work here?
Yeah, he's quietly
Yeah.
been making like really good.
Oh, they've Zellner.
Pattinson. But Pattinson's been quietly participating,
cranking
in
it out.
because he made bank on Twilight.
Well, he never wanted to do Twilight. It
No.
was like an agent error.
Him
He
and
was like, oh, crap. Kristen Stewart.
He was a
Kristen
nobody,
Stewart.
though, then, right?
Okay, so here's
Kinda.
the cool thing about this is that him and Kristen did Twilight. They signed up for Twilight.
Kristen, huh?
Yes, we're
First
friends.
name base.
Yeah,
Case two.
we go to the same queer functions. So they did Twilight for pretty cheap. They didn't get paid a ton because they were not very well seasoned actors. But then they had to sign on their contracts for the rest of the series after the first one was done. So they took on percentages instead of like flat rates, and so they got percentages for the rest of the series. And so Pattinson just made money from that thing. He hated it.
But he also has acted with like
Those were the
like he did a
worst
Cronenberg
movies
movie.
in the
Yeah.
world.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's gonna be in Tenet.
Yeah.
But
I mean-
that's the thing is that the sense between now and like Twilight, he's been doing small films, but they've been like
Pretty
good.
awesome.
Right.
Yeah,
Great.
it's pretty awesome.
And
Pattinson,
now- and Batman-
Gus, you're in on Pattinson?
Wait.
Yeah.
Gus approved.
All right. That's what for 4.
Did he ever turn into a bat in Twilight?
No, that's not part of the Twilight.
Let's
he-
go. Okay, let's go real quick through all the Batmans, just as the actors. See if we're all thumbs up or
Thumbs up
down.
or thumbs down?
All right.
Yeah, okay.
Starting it. Well, I guess you got to start Adam West.
No, you gotta start with
Adam
the
West?
black and white Batman.
Well, let's keep it color.
Yeah.
I don't know who that name.
Yeah.
Okay, Adam West.
Adam West,
Thumbs up.
classic.
Yeah.
Good.
Thumbs up.
Yes.
John.
Thumbs up.
Yeah,
John.
you gotta
give us a
I'll
thumbs
even put
up.
the good
God.
thumb. Good
Okay.
thumb.
Who's the next one?
Michael Keaton.
Michael
Michael
Keaton.
Keaton?
Thumbs up.
Yeah. You ever
That
see
guy-
Johnny Dangerously?
That guy
slaps.
That guy seems like he would just be a fucking riot to hang out with.
Michael
Yeah,
Keaton.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah,
That-
yeah.
Michael Keaton, I bet, is great
He
at
brought.
parties.
That guy
he brought.
fucks.
He brought nuance.
What is that? Why did you just find out about this?
I just think it's stupid.
All right,
So, like,
now we're
right.
getting the controversial ones.
Keaton. No.
Because no, wait,
was
it
that
goes-
Val Kilmer's next?
Val
it goes-
Kilmer got thumbs up, you
Kilmer.
motherfuckers.
No,
I'm
I'm just giving him a thumbs up for
killed it.
Heat and Top Gun.
Kilmer was
Yeah,
so
he-
good.
yeah.
And
We're talking about as Batman.
no,
He
we're
was
talking
a good
about
Batman.
No,
We're talking about As Batman.
as Batman.
As
'Cause,
Batman?
like, Kilmer in Real Genius is like a beautiful,
Yeah,
beautiful
yeah, yeah.
performance, incredible.
I'll
As
go sideways then.
Okay. You can't do that. That's a cop-out. All right. Way to not have an opinion. The fucking centrist over here.
Yeah, yikes.
Have fun voting for Trump in November, asshole.
No, I voted for the space in between two candidates. That's what I did, Gus. I just kept
Who's
pushing the
after
thing.
Val Kilmer? George Clooney?
Clooney. I love
Two
Clooney.
thumbs down. Those terrible movies.
Oh, 5 thumbs
and then,
down.
And then Bale? Did it go Clooney then Bale?
Bale.
And Bale, I gotta give him
Yeah.
Kevin Conroy. Kevin Conroy.
Kevin Conroy? What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, animated series.
Voice of Batman miniseries.
Oh,
I
let's
thought we were
not
trying live
extend this
action.
nerd shit that far.
I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna be controversial. Bale, not the best Batman.
Who's the best Batman?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
George Lazenby?
The rest of
Batflick.
no, absolutely not.
Batflick did good.
Oh, he did all right.
he was so good.
He was the ricketiest Batman ever.
I fucking love the point in Justice League when Superman shows up and they cut to Batman and he smiles so excited because Superman showed up. It's a great shot. He's
Yikes.
so excited.
Ugh. I just don't like all of the Bale Batman movies are all about the villains, which is what Batman's supposed to be.
first one wasn't?
He was just there.
The first one wasn't.
Struggling too much for you?
I guess.
You don't like the hero's journey? You just like the end?
I just like
Is that what you
let's
like?
do some fighting. Fight the Joker. Go punch that Joker in the mouth.
Yeah, The Dark Knight.
Yeah. Dark Knight was great. But Christian Bale, like if you would have been, it could have been anybody in Christian
What
Bale's
the fuck are you talking about?
Dude, I
Heath Ledger's
disagree.
running the movie. It could have been. You could have
not
put anybody
affiliated
in.
with this conversation whatsoever. Just wanted to put that out there.
I just wanted to light up the comments just to see what it would do.
Years ago, when
Bale was great.
Rooster Teeth was a very young company, we were at an event. I forget who exactly was there. I know I was there, Bernie was there, and some other people. And it was like at a film festival or something. And someone came up and was like, "Oh, yeah, Rivers Blue, huh?" I mean, anybody could have made that. I mean, I guess you guys just happen to be the ones who did it. But, I mean, no big deal, right? Like, if you didn't do it, someone else was going to do it. It was like, what? Fuck you.
You threw a brick
What?
at that person, right?
I don't remember anything else. My
Just
trip
blacked out.
ended at that moment. I was like, fuck this fucking asshole.
Yeah, but they didn't. Yeah.
What a take.
So when you say anybody else could have sat in for Christian Bale, so that's all that makes me think of. And now I'm like seeing red with rage. And it's like the Terminator. I see like Drew Saplin must eliminate.
Oh yeah, Will Arnett. That's another Batman. Will Arnett, Lego
He doesn't
Batman.
count.
Yeah, but that's
Animated
a comedy
Batman
Batman.
counts.
No, comedy Batman doesn't count.
Troy Baker was
Adam West
Batman.
is comedy Batman.
Troy Baker
True.
did. Troy Baker did Batman.
Ah, you got me. Man.
I want to be Batman. Make me be Batman.
I can be-
DC's
I-
part of the
if
family,
you were
right?
a Batman villain, who would you be?
Scarecrow, obviously.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
he's
say
a
that.
Scarecrow.
Yeah.
You'd be a good what's his name?
Careful.
The
Riddler?
Careful.
the Clockmaster or something like that.
Clockmaster.
He's just this guy who
I don't know who that is, so I'm insulted.
he was what was he? He's like
Oh, you'd be a great Catwoman.
give us a little Catwoman meow.
I did it on Always Open. I did the kitty makeup once.
Oh yeah, you did. You'd be good. There's probably you'd be a good Firefly.
I don't know who that is, so
I don't
again,
know.
I'm
Yeah, what
insulted.
is that?
He's this guy that wears armor that he looks like an actual moth Firefly thing, and he flies around with a flamethrower.
Okay, I kind of like to see what I mean.
Yeah, because you got a flamethrower.
Yeah. I felt like there was something else I want to talk about.
Now we gotta talk about
We're talking about superheroes. We're getting close to the end. Oh, I know what I would talk about. I'm fired up. People are mad at me on the internet, and it makes me mad. People are mad at me for. I'm just gonna dig. I'm gonna dig my own grave. I'm gonna double down onto it. People are mad at me for voting for Elizabeth Warren and not for Bernie Sanders. And
I'm mad at you.
yeah, you know what?
No, I'm not mad at you.
I voted for the candidate. I'm not playing pundit. I voted for the candidate I wanted to see become president. I'm not trying to play some fucking game.
That's what you're supposed
about,
to do.
Right,
Gus.
about
You
later in
did
the
it
year,
right.
like who can win or who's got a better chance or who's got the odds. I voted for who I wanted to see, and it didn't work out. I support Bernie Sanders now. Ultimately, I'll support whoever the Democratic candidate is. But I think that if there hadn't been so much second guessing and people not wanting to be
Trying to
subject
game
to
it.
anger from
Yeah.
other people or like trying to play this game, she probably would have had a real shot at it.
Yeah.
So I don't regret what I did.
She was tough. She's tough.
I think she would have been a fucking awesome president. I think if more people
man.
supported her, she would have been incredible.
Give her 4 years, bro.
I'll give her 8.
2 crazy facts that I learned today by spending too much time on the internet. Basically the 3
Number one, horse milk
Horse
can be
milk.
very
Kumis.
delicious.
the 3 potential candidates, the 2 Democratic candidates and then Trump, between them, there are 3 former presidents that are younger than all of them.
Yes.
Obama, Bush, and Clinton are younger than anybody that is going to be running for president right now.
Dope.
Which is crazy. We have some super old guys that are just fighting for this seat. Second, technically speaking, according to the Constitution, Obama could be vice president.
Yeah.
He
wouldn't do
won't.
it. He wouldn't do
But
it.
that's crazy that you could have literally a
Dude, I did not
flip-flop,
think about that.
because the Constitution only says that your president can only run for election twice.
So double technically, Dick Cheney could be the vice president.
sure,
also
why
true.
not? I just think that's it. That's some weird little facts.
You want to have like a Biden Obama ticket where after inauguration day Biden steps down.
He just
That would be the only way that I would vote for Biden.
Everyone just takes their stickers out they had from like years ago and just turns them
Turns
upside down.
oh my God, I'm learning so much.
You learn a lot from podcasts. It's amazing.
I'd be
Yeah.
a good poison ivy.
Somebody said in the comments I'd be a kite man, which I don't know. That's
Oh yeah, Kite Man's like he's a running.
Now everybody's laughing.
He's a running gag.
Cool.
He gets immediately like caught and beaten up by Batman every single time.
Neat. Kite man? What's this?
It sounds kind of racist. I don't like saying it. Yeah.
Like,
seems like a
yowzers.
kick.
You know,
I don't
he
appreciate that.
literally just has like a hang glider like kite.
Is he from the animated series?
No, he's comic. He's a comic guy. There he
There I
is.
am. Kite man, hell yeah.
His origins, though, I think are comic. But yeah, there's
What does
Kite
he
Man.
do?
He just
the
flies.
shit kicked out of him
Yeah.
by Batman.
He
Apparently.
looks like a-
all the
he
time.
looks like
he's
a
a
gardener.
gag villain.
He's a gag villain.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks to
He
the
likes to
comments.
gag. All right.
Well,
Well, let's speaking of gagging. Let's wrap this up.
Cool.
Thanks everybody for watching. We will see you guys next week. That's it.
Bye.
Bye.
Toodaloo.